If you're new to the channel, hit that like button and make sure to subscribe.
Me and just want to tell you a little bit about how I got started here in this industry. Uh, as Sir Bonds mentioned, I grew up in this industry, really, very young age, got involved. Before this kind of industry, me and my brother and my parents, I remember growing up with not much. We were living in apartments, renting houses, and we were always visiting the doctor because we had poor health. My parents came to America because America is this land of opportunity. So they wanted to see what the land of opportunity was like. And so they came here and they got involved in two business ventures, but unfortunately, all they found were struggles. Their first business was a Filipino store with Filipino foods and Oriental goods. And after 3.5 years, we had to close that business. But then at the time, we were living in the state of Texas, and the economy was doing really well, especially because of the oil, because Texas is a big producer of oil for the United States. So oil was doing very well. People were moving to Houston, 2,000 families moving to Houston every day. And so my parents said, okay, let's get involved in real estate. Let's do real estate. And they did well until the crash. And so the oil crashed in the late 1980s. And that basically brought us to rock bottom. If this is zero, here was us. So we were really rock bottom. And I remember that that was a very difficult time for my parents, me, and my brother. Luckily, my sister didn't have to go through that, but me and my brother, experienced that. But then my parents got involved when we moved to the state of Washington, and they got involved with this business, just being very new, not even 1 month in the area. And I remember at first I didn't really like this business because mom and dad were already working long, hard hours to provide for us, and then they got involved in this business, and it seems like they were never home, right? It was basically my grandfather Lolo who raised us when we were kids, and so I didn't really like this business, but my mom got me involved somehow. And the way she got me involved was she told me that they would buy me my first computer because I really wanted a computer, right? And they'll get me my first computer if I help them in the business, doing the price list, doing the flyers, doing the banners, and all of those things. So of course I had to agree, and that's how I got involved. Well, after 3.5 years of being in this business, our whole lifestyle changed. Oh, by the way, this is my brother with his wife Ashley. This is their wedding in Italy, and our whole lifestyle had changed. And so what happened, was we moved into a 1,000 square meter home just outside of Seattle, Washington. And the thing I really love about it is that we're, very close to the city, but also we're very close to nature. We have so many parks, we have so many lakes, mountains, everything, and it's beautiful here. And to be, so close to nature and being able to be in nature, it's just a blessing to experience, God's creation. And in every bedroom, we have a view of our famous mountain here, Mount Rainier. And if you ever heard of Rainier cherries, that's where they get Rainier cherries from, is in this Washington state. And so we started eating at the fancier restaurants, started traveling worldwide, started driving the fancier cars like Lexus, Mercedes, BMW, Cadillac. And so I found the change of this whole lifestyle exciting. And so that's when I decided, when I get older, I want to do what mom and dad are doing. And so in so I decided to take a look, and just outside of high school, I got involved because I found a caring company that wants us to live longer, look and feel better, a vehicle by which anyone can make their dreams come true. It doesn't matter, where you've been at in life or even where you're at now. Right? What matters is the future and going forward and being empowered to build the life that you want. And so when I saw that, uh, I was just really, it really made a very good impression on me. And then when we got into Xyngular, just over 4 years ago, I was I saw that plus so much more, because Xyngular is really a special company. We've been 11 years now globally, but in the Philippines, we just reached our fourth year, or we're coming up on our fourth year, right? So in the Philippines, it's really a ground floor opportunity. And with the way that Xyngular is going, and with our strong leadership and our background, Xyngular is really a once in a lifetime opportunity. And so it's so important that we take advantage of this, because opportunity, once in a lifetime opportunity, only happens once in a lifetime, right? And so, but this industry has given us so much, influence, not just us, in our health, not just us in our, with the kind of money that we were able to make from this industry, but it also really influenced my family and where they're at. So I have my wife. My wife is a registered nurse, and at first she didn't believe in these products, that much. But she started taking them, and she found out that these products are the real deal. And when she was pregnant with our two kids, which you see right here down in the bottom on the left, this is she took the products every single day, and they came out to be two of the healthiest boys, and just, really, smart and healthy. And it's really wonderful to have them. And then my brother, he is acupuncture, Oriental licensed acupuncturist, Oriental medicine, and he lives in New York with his wife, Ashley. And they are, they have a successful practice there in New York. And then my sister, whom I mentioned, who really got the most of the benefit of this business being a child. This is her with her husband, Dr. Eric, and they are in their honeymoon here in, of course, Paris. But this business had influenced her to go into psychology. So she currently works in finance, because that's where all the money is, right? But literally, that's where all the money is. But because of this business, she got her degree in psychology from our university here in Washington. So this industry in Xyngular's had a very tremendous influence on our family, and it not just our family, but of course, so many families, in the U.S. and Canada, in the Caribbean, but also in the Philippines, over the many years. And so here's a question: what would an extra $500 monthly do for you, right? And so for a lot of people here in the US, they say that an extra $500 a month would have prevented many divorces, because one of the leading causes of divorce is money issues, right? And so for us, we also not just divorce, but $500 can also bring us time freedom, freedom to fly, or freedom to live the life that you want. Okay. And so it would also bring supplementary income, right? Maybe somebody wants to buy a new house or upgrade their house, maybe add more space to their house. Maybe they want to buy a new car. Maybe they want to travel. Maybe they want to buy, new shoes or new gadgets, right? Maybe they want to go to school, or maybe they just want to save up for a rainy day or for the kids' college funds. And $500 would really help a lot with that. For a millionaire or even a billionaire, you know what 500 extra dollars a month would do? It would make them $500 richer. So, so they, it's kind of funny, because at least here in the USA, sometimes millionaires and billionaires, sometimes they're treated as evil, right? They're not evil, but sometimes people kind of feel they're evil because they have so much money, and they can share more of it, right? But it's kind of funny, because millionaires and billionaires, understand the value of money. right? And so they wouldn't pass up the opportunity to be $500 richer. Okay. And this $500 in Xyngular is simply a reward, and not just this $500, but any of the money that we generate in Xyngular. And it's rewards for sharing, referring, and building. Okay. So sharing, all we do is tell a story, right? And I like how Dr. Lin said one time, Filipinos, it's very natural for Filipinos to tell stories and share stories. We're very good storytellers, right? So we can get rewarded for that, for sharing, for referring, right? For connecting people to the company, right? One of the nice things about this is that we don't have to stock the product. We don't have to stock the inventory. We don't have to, hire a secretary. The company is here. We just have to refer people to the company. And then for building, for creating teams, right? For creating good, solid sales teams, right? That become like family to us. Okay. So, $500 monthly. Now with Xyngular, it's very simple. We really only have 4 positions or 4 levels, right? And within those levels, there's 4 positions, right? And so the first one is manager. The second one is director. The third is executive. And the highest level is ambassador. And so many of us here are in different levels here. And so it's really great. But when you look at the manager position, and these are using real life numbers that people have already earned. The average monthly earnings for managers are anywhere from 20,000 pesos to 103,000 pesos, right? People in the manager position really tend to do this business part-time. And at the manager position, 103 pesos a month is pretty good for part-time money, isn't it? And then at the second level of director, the monthly earnings are between 174,000 to 403,000 pesos every single month. Now, people at the director are those people who are starting to do this full time. Those people may still have a job, right? But they're also doing Xyngular kind of as almost like a second job, right? They're starting to really do it full time, if not doing it full time at this point already. Okay. And that's pretty nice money for just having, a second job. This could, for many people in the USA, this could replace their, the income from their job. It could, it's pretty good. And then the third level executive, most of these people right here are really are really doing this as a career. And so they're getting paid between 696,000 to 3 million pesos every single month. Okay. And we currently have one executive right now, Josie and Joe Medina. And so we have executives, and we're looking to build even more in the next few years. I see some of us directors here, right? We do have a gold director, 2 gold directors, Miss Kathy Magsino and Miss Grace Oliva, right? Silver director, I think just the newest silver director lately is Dr. Lynn Angelis, and then gold managers, platinum managers, silver managers, and managers. And there are a lot of names there just in the recent past that have earned that. So let's give all of them a big hand, from manager to executive, because that's really amazing. And then of course, we're also looking forward to the day that we have our first ambassador from the Philippines. Now they would be getting paid between just under 3 million pesos a month to around 4.5 million pesos a month. And that's really right there where you can really make this a retirement, right? You can really just retire here. And, and this is a little bit, we have to update this one because we don't have the gold ambassador yet. But so we have a currently gold ambassador right now in the whole global Xyngular is Robin Packard. And so these are our 4 positions right here. So you can get an idea of what people are earning in this business. Now, it's really simple to earn any kind of money you want, whether it's a little bit of money or a lot of money. The first is retail sales. Second is rapid rewards. Third is residual earnings. Fourth is the 12% global sales pool. And the fifth are the leadership bonuses. Okay. Retail sales is the most simple one. You buy it wholesale and you sell it retail, and you can earn as much as 5,000 pesos with a retail profit of 50% on one of our systems. So Miss Gloria mentioned the core system and the healthy life system. And so if you have a retail profit of 50%, you can earn as much as 5,000 on those. Very simple. You just buy low, sell high, right? And then the rapid rewards is based on your new business. Whenever you have new business, you get 20% on the people that you personally refer to the company. And then when they refer people, you get 10%. And when those people in this second level refer people, you get 7%. And then the people in the third level refer others, you get 5%. And so these are from your new business, from your new members, or your new distributors. Okay. And this is paid daily, by the way. But we're probably one of the few, if not the only company in the industry that will pay daily. So imagine if you have people just in your 4 levels enrolling, right? Or just in your 3 levels, actually. Yeah, it would be 3 levels enrolling, right? You would be getting paid, and they enrolled every day. You would get paid basically every day. Okay. So isn't that nice? Right. And then our third is the residual earnings. And this is the earnings based on all the business that happens after the rapid rewards. Okay. And so you earn anywhere from 4 to 10% on 8 levels below you. Okay. And again, this is paid daily. Okay. And this makes up a big portion of, especially as your business grows and you start to get into like a director position and then into executive, this starts to make up a big portion of your income, just this residual sales, residual earnings here. And so this is one of the biggest, as a silver director, this is one of the biggest, parts of my income is the residual earnings. But my favorite is probably this one, the 12% global sales pool. And what happens is at the end of the month, this is the only one that they pay monthly. End of the month, the company gets the total sales of the company, all the sales in the US, all the sales in Canada, all the sales in the Caribbean, and all the sales in the Philippines. And then they take out 12%. Okay. And then they take that 12% and divide it into 12 slices of 1%. Okay. And so here, depending on what your rank is, right? So you can see here at the rank, right? Depending on what your rank is, you will earn 1% for each of those ranks that you are at. Okay, so like if you're a director, then you will earn not just the 1% here of the directors here, but then you'll earn 1% here, 1% here, 1% here, 1% here. Okay, so you earn on each level below you up to the level that you're at. Okay, and so as a manager, you just earn the simple 1%, right? And then if you were a let's say gold manager, right, then you would earn 3 of the slices, 3 of the 1% slices. As a director, you earn what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? As an executive, you earn 9, right? And then when you are ambassador, you earn at all 12. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're a gold ambassador, silver, or just a regular ambassador. You earn the full thing regardless, right? And so this is my favorite because at the director level especially, this is even bigger than the residual sales, right? And it's generous here because this is not a profit sharing. This is before the profits, right? So this is from only the sales, right? Only the sales before you take out, everything else, right? So this is a really generous way that Xyngular has found to reward the people who are building the business and who are helping to build the company. And then speaking of a reward to build the company, we have our leadership bonuses. Okay. And so you have the gold executive bonus of 100,000. You have the platinum executive bonus of 250,000, ambassador bonus of 500,000, and then gold ambassador bonus of 1 million. And keep in mind, these are all dollars. Okay. And so once you do a really great job of helping to build the company rewards you very well. Usually in a normal job, like a normal corporate job, right? Your bonus pay is based on your performance. So it's like this, right? But usually your bonus pay, or even a raise, let's just say a raise, right? A raise in a regular job, it might be a 2 or 3% raise, right? Which in some cases is good. But what happens is inflation will eat that up, right? Because inflation usually runs around, 4 to 5%, right? So a 3% raise eventually gets eaten up by inflation, right? Here, I mean, it would take a long time for inflation to eat up these bonuses, right? Especially like, let's just look at the gold ambassador bonus. The gold ambassador bonus is 1 million paid over 24 months. That's an extra $40,000 every single month for 2 years. So it would take a lot of time for inflation to eat up $40,000, right? Even this 100,000 over 12 months is, I think, like maybe $8,000 a month, something like that. $8,333.33 a month or something like that, right? So $8,000 per month over 12 months, right? It would take a long time for inflation to eat up that bonus. Okay. So Xyngular really pays us very well, very handsomely for helping to build the company. Okay. And so income experiences, I'll just use mine really quickly because what I found with Xyngular is that it's just amazing. First of all, the way the industry works is amazing, but what we're doing in Xyngular is really amazing. My wife was pregnant with our first son in 2011. Sorry, that's wrong. 2017. Okay, so my wife was pregnant with our first son in 2017. And at that time, she was working in the United Kingdom. And so when she told me that she was pregnant, I had just come back here to the US after spending 3 weeks with her for our anniversary celebration, right? And so she had no one to help her through her pregnancy. So I have to go back to help her, right? And so I just had to pack all my clothes, right, in a big suitcase and get another ticket to go back to London, right? And at the London airport, they even questioned me. They said, why are you coming back, so quickly, right? Because I just left, and all of a sudden I'm coming back, right? And so I had to explain to them the situation that, she's pregnant and, she doesn't have any help here, and so I'm coming back to help her, but we're going back to the Philippines to give birth, because she's going to take her maternity leave, right? And so finally they let me through. But it was really powerful, this business, because during that time, people were still signing up, right? People were still signing up. I had signups maybe almost every day that I was in the UK. So I didn't have to worry about them, if my wife's salary was enough, right? I had the money coming in as a silver director, and then had money every day, plus the residual income, plus the 12% global bonus pool. And so it was really a blessing to have Xyngular at that time, to be able to just pack up my bags and leave for another 4 months, right? To leave for another 4 months, and to help her. And that's the power of this business, the power of this business also allowed me to go back to school and get my bachelor's degree and my master's degree in 6 years, whereas most people usually take anywhere between 8 to 10 years, 8 to 12 years sometimes, to get those 2 degrees. And so that's been my experience with Xyngular, and this industry, and just the blessing from it. Okay. And Xyngular is doing such great things that we've already created somewhere around 50 plus $1 million earners, meaning these are people that Xyngular has paid $1 million to, right? Who have earned $1 million, right? And so these are the first 20 here that you see here. Okay, and currently our highest one right now is Robin Packard, and they just had the trip in Orlando, Florida, the convention. So our first face-to-face convention in a long time since COVID. And I wish I could have been there, but I was there in 2017 along with Dr. Lynn and Miss Rosie Lorenzana and Miss Beth and all of our other distributors who were there. And when you meet these people here for the first time, one thing you notice is that they're very down to earth people, right? Even though they have earned over $1 million with Xyngular, right? They're very down to earth, right? They're not, mayabang. They're not, all, this and that, right? They're very, very nice people, very wonderful, welcoming people, and they're just regular people. They're just regular people who are doing great things with Xyngular. And so, we're very proud for this. And you'll see if you go to the headquarters in Lehigh for the headquarter retreat, you will see the name. You will see the Josie and Joe Medina there on the wall for as executives, right? Just on the wall there. So because all of these guys are also on the wall too, as ambassadors and everything else, right? So in Xyngular, it's not just only working hard, because we do have to do the work, right? It's not a scam. It's not a get rich quick, scheme. It's not any of those things, right? We still have to do the work in Xyngular, but we don't just work hard. We also play hard, and we do that with our passport program. So you can see here we have a lot of that is travel. So in Xyngular, when you sign up, you don't just sign up for distributor. You don't just sign up as a member. You also should sign up for your passport as well. Okay, because you have the headquarter retreat, the director invitational, the executive retreat in Dubai, 50K cruise, South Pacific expedition, Mediterranean cruise. And not only that, but you also get cash on the stage, right? So, cash on the stage, they give you the cash and you get to keep the cash, right? And so that's the passport program. And so we believe that we shouldn't only work hard, but we should also take the time to have some fun as well. Okay. And many of us here have been with trips, over the years, and especially, I mentioned the 2017 trip, but even since then, there have been a number of Filipinos. So let's see. Yeah. So here we go, Miss Rosie, right? We have Dr. Lynn here. We have so many people I can't see. All of them, Washington State. We have, and then this is one of the Sundance, right, or Park City. I can't remember. There's Dr. Lynn there. There's Miss Grace and Dr. Katibog doing the hot air balloon, right? Wow. So, and then over here on the stage again as well, I think that was our grand opening. And then Dr. Mary Lou and Dr. Jenny, right? Mother and daughter, right, at Sundance. So this is our passport program. Oh, and then Miss Grace and her son Mark, right, there as well. So that's our Xyngular business opportunity. As you can see, it's a very simple opportunity, and it's a very simple investment as well, right? So for those who are members, and they want to try the core kit or the Healthy Life system, right? It's between 2,900 to, or 2,900, 9,200 to 9,800 as members, right? But for those who are serious as doing this as a business, then it would be the, either 10,360 or 10,920, right? 10,360 or 10,920. And of course, we have one of the best money back guarantees in the industry, 45 days, right? Most other companies do 30 days, right? But let's take a look here at the potential income and see what happens here to just get our products free. So here you have, let's say you just did 120 PV, which is about 4 Genesis, right? So you just want, somebody gets the Genesis just 4, they only want 4 Genesis, and they just get 4 other people who also want to do 4 Genesis, right? Here, including so you earn your quick start bonus and rapid rewards, and then your potential income is 8,660, which helps you to get your, basically products are free, right? Once you add these in, right? The quick start and the rapid rewards. So that would be the potential income. That's just if somebody wants their products for free. Here's the plan you can give them, right? You can give them a very simple plan of just 4 people doing the same thing that they're doing, right? And that's, very simple, very straightforward, okay? But for those people who really see this as a business and who really want to make a lot of money, right? Well, then now we have the 3 systems, okay? And the 3 systems here are anywhere between 26,000 to just under 29,000 pesos, right? And this gives you what we call the 360 PV, which is important. Now, this is very nice because even though it's a value of 40,000 pesos, right? Our investment is under 30,000, right? So that's already over a 25% discount, right? From the value, right? So it's a low investment, but with a good discount as well. Okay, and again, 45-day money back guarantee, right? Either the 3 core systems or the 3 healthy life systems. And now let's use that as an example, right? So let's say you just become a manager, right? So your potential income here, so you get one of the 3 systems, right? You use 2 for retail and 1 for personal use. And then you find just 5 people, right, who want to do this as a business. They see the opportunity here. They see the opportunity. They're excited. They want to get on board. They want to start helping their family. They want to start making more money. They want to start upgrading their lifestyle and, saving more and doing a whole lot more, right? So you just find 5 people doing the same thing as you, right? So now with this, your potential income here is just under 50,000 pesos. This is like having an ATM machine just give you 1,500 pesos every single day, right? That's basically the equivalent of, you just go to your ATM machine, you don't deposit anything, you just give me the money, right? And 1,500 comes in your hand every single day. That's to kind of put it in perspective. That's pretty good. People can enjoy, 2 or 3 Starbucks a day on that, right? So, so that's our potential income. And really the great thing about this is you've seen, we've talked about the company, which Sir Bonds did a great job of introducing us to, right? Especially with our leadership, our corporate leadership, doing great things, for us, but also our Philippine corporate leadership here as well. Miss Beth, Sir Bonds, all the staff in the front desk, Miss Jem and all of them. And then of course, all the people, who help Miss Chat and everybody, even the people in the warehouse. I love them because they're always happy, right? I remember when Bombet was there, right? I remember seeing him. He's always happy, right? Now, now that he's not there, everyone's still happy, right? So I said, wow, this is really good, right? And so, we really have a fantastic company, and we're a strong company. We're a company that continues to grow every single year and just doing great things, once in a lifetime opportunity. We have products that Miss Gloria did a wonderful job, just telling us about, what's there and the benefits of those products and how we can use those products, to help ourselves and others, right? And these products are products of science. They're always getting better and better as we learn more and more about, about the science and the technology, right? These products just keep getting better and better. And then we have the financial opportunity that, very few can offer in this kind of business. And we can see that people are already doing it. People not just in the US, not just in Canada, not just in the Caribbean, but even people in the Philippines are already doing it. And with this kind of opportunity, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, right? And so we're part of something very special here with Xyngular, to have this financial opportunity, because most companies will change their financial opportunity, over time. They're going to make big changes to it, right? Xyngular has had basically the same financial opportunity since day one, okay? And it's been the same financial opportunity since day one, with just two minor changes, which didn't even affect any of the things that we talked about, right? And so, we have a compensation plan that has already gone 11 years, but it's not just gone, 11 years, it's continued to pay out during those 11 years, right? And so you can see that it's a powerful income system. But of course, the last and the most important thing is, whoops, I guess I don't have it here, but me and you, right? You and me, right? And, we have the tools, right? We have the company, we have the products, we have the marketing plan, and now we just have me and you, right? And what we do with these tools, right? Because opportunity, once in a lifetime opportunity, never passes away, really. It just goes from one person, it just goes to the next person, right? So when somebody says no to the opportunity, it moves along to the next person until somebody says yes, right? And of course, this opportunity is here for us, right? And I don't know if, let's see, is there anybody new here today? I don't think there's anyone new, right? But yeah, so for us, right, we have this opportunity here, right? And one of the best things that we can do with this opportunity is to be like an angel with it, because this opportunity is a blessing. And we already know how much of a blessing this opportunity is for us. And so the best thing that we can do with this opportunity is to bring it to others, to bless them as well. And so I know many of us are already doing that, but I just want to encourage us to continue to keep doing that, right? And if there's somebody new who watches this video, I just want to ask you, what's the best thing that you liked about what you saw here today? And the second thing I want to ask you is, do you see an opportunity here for yourself? Because if not, it's okay. This business isn't for everybody. But if you do, then you are here in the right place at the right time with the right company, with a once in a lifetime opportunity. And so if you do see this as an opportunity for yourself, then I just want to ask you, is there anything else you need to know before you get started with us? And if there's not, then welcome aboard. And if there is, talk to the person who invited you, connect with the company, right? Ask all the questions you need to ask until you're comfortable with, all your questions being answered, and then get on board and let's go to the top together. So I thank you so much, and let me turn it back to Sir Bonds here. So thank you so much for being a great audience.
If you enjoyed this video and learned something, make sure to hit that like button and remember to subscribe.